Now that you've made the decision to separate, how much should you expect to pay or receive in child support? How does it work? Hi, my name's Christy Zlatkus, and I'm a family law attorney here in Rockville, Maryland. All right, first things first. Both parents have a duty to support their children. The financial reality is that when you divide one household into two, at the end of the day, you're gonna have less available money to spend on the things you would normally spend. You're also gonna want to make sure that the children have what they need in each home. In Maryland, both parents' income is considered in a child support calculation. The court is going to lump both parents' income together, take into consideration the number of children you have, the schedule with the children between the parents, and certain financial obligations that the parents have on behalf of their children, such as health insurance or work-related daycare. Now, it's important to understand that normally, for example, if you have custody, or as we say in Maryland, primary residential custody, the child lives mostly with you, and you will be the one that receives child support. Note, most of the time, that is how it normally goes, but every case is unique. Conversely, if you're the parent who's going to be paying the child support, it's because the children live primarily with their other parent. So what does all this mean? Well, let me give you an example. And this one's very, very, very simplified. Let's say you make $100,000 a year and your children's other parent makes $50,000 a year. That's what the court is going to determine is the gross income between the two of you of $150,000. Now, they take that number, they look at the number of children you have, let's say 2, and the schedule that the children have, let's say 50-50 with each parent, and certain expenses of the children, and let's say the children have health insurance and they're at aftercare, after school. Now, the court is going to take all this information, they're going to put it in a matrix, and they're going to come up with a final number. This matrix is called the Child Support Guidelines. The Child Support Guidelines are just that. They're guidelines. And they're actually quite complex, especially if you and your co-parent earn a high combined gross income. The more assets you have, the more businesses you own, the more revenue streams you have coming in, the more investment accounts, or the more complicated needs of your children, the more complex the child support calculation becomes. Don't think for a moment that you should be handling this yourself. Once there is a court order in place for child support, absent a material change, you're stuck with it. If you have a child support matter, give our team a call.